All right, and I'm live early, and on this podcast, we're going to be talking about the my reaction on the the latest Garcia versus Fortuna press conference. I also just saw that Mark Magsayo is now top boxer that under the age of 25. Of course, the press conference happened as well for the Anthony Joshua and the Usyk fight. We're going to be talking about that. I just got a press release from Emmanuel Navarrete's upcoming fight, and actually, I'm a little bit disappointed, but anyway, hopefully the Navarrete versus Baez fight is good. And fight week, of course, fight week. What we should expect for this week? We got who do we got? Rene Cuarto is fighting in Mexico, Filipino boxer, and of course in the UFC we got Adesanya versus Cannonier. I'm not that particular, but of course I know Adesanya, so we're gonna be talking about that. And sa lahat po ng nakikinig, my name is Pow Salud, Powcast Sports. This is gonna be a purely audio podcast in the morning. I like to do a purely audio podcast in the morning. At the same time, what I will do here is, of course, every morning I do read a lot of stuff, especially about sports, about boxing. So I'm gonna share to you as I read, and hopefully I update you as well. Again, audio podcast lamang po. At sana po kung nasan po kayo ngayon, kung it's morning, ibig sabihin nasa Pilipinas kayo or somewhere near the Philippines, or if you're in the US, in Saudi, magandang umaga, good morning, good evening, magandang gabi, at magandang tanghali. Parang ba't nauna yung good evening? Let me just do a quick 30 minutes countdown so we can officially start. And of course, I'll do some shout out as well. So we're doing this in Taglish. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Woo. Ilang ganito ilang set? Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Good morning, sports fans, boxing fans, basketball fans, and whatever sports fans. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Pow Salud, Powcast Sports. And today is a start of brand something new actually ang gusto kong gawin. And let me share you a quick story of mine, and because this is something kind of old but kind of new as well that I would really wanted to do, because for the past days and weeks have been really kind of burnt out with a lot of works. I still have a lot of edits to do, so I still had a lot of things on my plate. So naisipan ko, guys, no, I thought siguro it's better if I just do 2 videos per day. And those videos, unless there are from kumbaga galing sa mga coverage ko, pwede nating re-upload, pwede nating edit. But yung mga commentary videos, I think I'll just do that twice a day, one in the morning, and probably one video recording, or video in the evening, which is doon mas marami. Kasi sa umaga, anyway, what I do, sa mga nakikinig po sa akin, usually that's where I read the news. That's where I actually prepare for the day. So, at kagabi, no, gusto ko na agad mag-live, pero sabi ko, hindi ko namang kaya talaga lahat. So, kailangan din pagbigyan din natin at magpahinga rin tayo. Kasi kung hindi tayo magpapahinga, talagang mababurn out talaga tayo, no? Kamusta po kayo? At alam ko medyo hindi pa ganun kadami yung mga nanonood sa akin kasi alam ko nasa trabaho. Pero sa mga 35 lang nanonood ngayon pa, nasaan po kayo? May nga nasa trabaho pa. Ang aga kasi. So, but let's see what we can do in the morning. I know a lot of my viewers not yet awake in the morning kasi mga puyatero at puyatera kayo dyan eh. Pero kumusta po? Anyone from outside of the Philippines watching this? Of Toto is here. Bro Larry TV is here. This is just audio podcast kasi marami nagre-request sa akin. Sir, we're actually just listening to you. So, listen to me like a radio broadcast or radio episode in the morning. This is your Powcast Sports daily audio podcast. And I titled this Brewing Storm. Parang umuulan bigla. Sandali nga. Parang umuulan bigla nga sa amin dito. No? Good morning, Joseph. At konti lang yung ating viewers sa umaga. Pero sana po ay masanay din kayo sa umaga. Gumising kayo ng maaga. At alam mo, each and every morning, di ba? Dito tayo parang, this is where we have our minds the brightest. Kumaga, fresh minds. Okay? So, shall we start with our first topic? Because there's no shout out. Usually, I have a lot of shout outs, but this is in the morning. So, I don't know if I'm waking you up, guys. But if you're listening, guys, I'm gonna try and make this a daily habit to keep myself and yours, pati kayo, updated sa mundo po ng sports. Gagawin ko na siya, pero audio lang kasi actually di pa ako naliligo. May eye bags pa ako. At least yung picture ko may buhok ako para ako nasa radio booth. Di ba? Sandali nga. Okay ba yung audio ko? Pa-comment nga po. Sandali. Kasi actually okay yung audio. Di pa ako naliligo. May eye. Okay. Saan pwedeng manood ng Cuarto versus Valadares? Very good question, Michael Britannico. It's in Box Stars. In the Philippines, very unfortunate, no, Michael, but not a lot of coverage for boxing, even if it's a championship. So Box Stars is the distributor. I think you just have to go somewhere online and search for it. Nandali let me see if I could look for that one for you real quick, okay? Let me see if malagay ko sa link. Kasi ako hindi ko pa na-check actually. So what happened is that let me see if we can buy it. Wala din siya sa fight eh. Pero yung Adesanya UFC fight nasa nasa Top Go, which is Philippine distributor yan. So ibig sabihin yan pag ganun po ay you can watch it on Top Go. So if it's Philippine version, so it's not gonna be that expensive. It's not gonna be expensive. Okay. So let me just check. Okay, I'm checking. Wait for a second. Wait for a second. I know it's not only you that has asked about that, and it's hard to search. It's not even going up, no? Box Stars. Actually, someone from Box Stars already reached out to me before. What you just need to do, I think they have a YouTube page. Sana nandoon, no? Let me search on. This is live. This audio broadcast is live. This is just a live update of what's happening in the world of boxing. I'm gonna be starting. Starting to give you all of the news that we have for the day. So parang make it a daily habit. Maglagay lang kayo ng earphones sa tenga nyo para updated kagad kayo sa mundo po ng boxing. Kaso ewan ko, parang takot ako kay Michael Britannico eh. Hindi ko makita Michael. So I'm gonna go ahead with my lesson plan for the day. Okay? And the first lesson plan that I got, and shout out muna sa iyo, Bobby, Jesnial, Sir Pow, please give prediction Magsayo versus Vargas. I'm gonna do that soon. But I have some great news for you. Mark Magsayo is considered as the one of the top boxers under 25. No? So why don't we go ahead and start with Mark Magsayo since someone asked about Mark Magsayo. No? So Mark Magsayo, itong ating kababayan na ito, si Mark, under 25 tuloy. 25 boxers na under 25. 25 boxers. Parang sa isang podcast kasi nilagay siya doon. Asa na ba yung podcast? PBC podcast yata yun eh. So, sabi ko, Mark Magsayo and Jose Valenzuela top 5 under 25. Mark Magsayo has been discussed about in the US. So talagang ibang klase na si Mark Magsayo. Actually, sinasabi nga ng mga tao na itong si Mark Magsayo daw po ay ang ating next big thing for Filipino boxer, especially from the US. So we should really watch out for Mark Magsayo, especially, of course, he's gonna have a fight soon after kay Rene Cuarto the next week after. Siya na yung pinaka next big fight natin, which is July 10 Sunday, July 9 in the US. Ulitin ko po, July 9 in the US. I cannot give you a concise prediction as of yet. I'm gonna be real biased about this, Chesnel Magsayo, if I do. But let me give me some time to kind of kumbaga pag-aralan na mabuti yung movement ni Ray Vargas. Okay? Good morning, Joseph Mendinilia. Good morning po. Audio podcast lang tayo para hindi kayo mahuli sa trabaho. Sino ba yung nasa trabaho dyan? Meron bang nasa trabaho na nakikinig sa akin? Good morning, Ray Jimenez. Salamat sa umaga kasi pag umaga, ito na nga yung ginagawa ko. Nagbabasa-basa. Share ko lang sa inyo. So kanina ko lang napanood yung press conference ni Garcia at saka si Fortuna. Of course, this is a big fight. Yes, sir. Okay, and regardless if this is not the kind of fight that we want for Ryan Garcia, it's still considered a big fight. In fact, nagyabang pa nga kagad si Oscar De La Hoya na sinabi niya, sold out na daw yung laban na yan. Totoo ba yun? Totoo ba yun? Sold out daw kagad ang laban. Aba, talaga namang itong si Oscar De La Hoya, promoter naman kasi. Ganun talaga. July 17 or July 16 ang laban po ni Ryan Garcia and Fortuna. Alam mo, may sasabihin ako sa inyo kasi pinapanood ko yung mahaba, no? Hindi ko alam sino dito yung nanonood ng mahabang podcast. May audio lang yun sa Fight Hype yata or Fight Hub ko pinanood kaninang umaga. So sabi ko that's gonna be one of my main topics kasi pinanood ko yung pinakinggan ko yung buong transcript. So I listened to the transcript and actually so from that press conference, Ryan Garcia says that he's gonna destroy again the word destroy Javier Fortuna, and then he's gonna go up and probably not gonna go up. He's gonna go and challenge Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is the next opponent that he wants, no? Sabi din ni Ryan Garcia, meron kasing nagtanong parang may nag-trigger Nag-trigger kasi tinanong dito, marami daw kasing naiinis siya yata sa mga tao, hindi lang media, pati manager. Pinaringgan niya po itong si Sean Gibbons na dapat daw ay may laban sila ni Isaac Cruz, dapat daw ay may laban sila ni Manny Pacquiao, pero hiniled up daw. Grabe, talagang ni-name niya po, no? So I'm not just making this up. I am not just making this up. I am actually kumbaga I am telling you the truth about what he said. And what he said was, yun nga, hinarang daw ayun na nga, isa rin sa issue, no? Ito ngang si Ryan Garcia, nasa center of attention na naman. Parang lagi naman yata siyang nasa center of attention, no? Bobby Oswenko, Mugiwara, what's up? What's up, Jess Neal? Ryan Garcia and versus Canelo Alvarez. And as you know, guys, Canelo Alvarez has been very vocal lately, and Philippine media has picked up on it. Philippine new media has picked up on it, and looks like there's some bad blood between the former teammates, and because of a lot of trash talking that Ryan Garcia has been doing lately. As you know, if you don't know yet, if you're listening, if you don't know yet, Ryan Garcia has switched trainer. Do you know who's the trainer? Kilala nyo ba? Oh, guys, if you don't know who's the trainer of Ryan Garcia now, it's Joe Guzan. And he has given a lot of praise to Joe Guzan during this press conference. And I don't see it. I didn't hear a lot of negative thing against his former team, but then again, he's saying a lot of things such as he's very workaholic, professional, is always on time. Joe Guzan, but I think it's too early to say if they would have a good partnership. I'd like to see him win against Fortuna impressively, better than what he was doing with his former fights when he was still with Reynoso. So, yun. Oh, and someone got a birthday. Happy birthday. Dami, alam mo, I'm forgetting. Lahat po na may birthday dyan. Happy birthday. Happy birthday sa inyo. Si Facebook kasi, kung hindi pa ako papaalalahanan ni Facebook, I wouldn't know, no? I wouldn't know exactly. So, happy birthday sa mga hindi ko nabati at sa mga nabati ko. Pasensya na kayo kung wala akong regalo. Yung pag-iingay ni Ryan Garcia, isang factor, but inalis kay Pacquiao dati yung WBA belt. Naku po. Yan ang nga ba, no? Yan ang nga ba, no? Mugiwara Bruce PH. Okay. So, again, there's a lot of stories coming up regarding this Ryan Garcia situation. So, but again, inakimarites lang ako sa inyo. Mamaya meron din ako mga quotes from Brandon Figueroa. Carlos Cuadras, I sent you stars. Did I get it? I certainly should have gotten it, but I just don't know how to see it because I let me just check, huh? I just work kasi there's a lot of distraction already, and then, but thank you so much. Let me see, because I'm using an app. Where can I see it? Where can I? But thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try and do a morning show each and every morning, especially as long as I don't have a headache. So, yun. Let me go to the Anthony Joshua topic. Is it okay if we go to the Anthony Joshua topic? This is different from your news, no? So, 18 months na walang laban si Pacman, isang reason why WBA stripped him of his belt. Yeah, but if you want to start an argument, Bobby, why did they strip Manny Pacquiao and Lee Santa Cruz is still out there? Right? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if I should show you my face. Should I show you my face? Total, nag-live na rin ako no? Gano'n na rin naman. Parang bakit ba audio podcast pa yung ginawa ko, no? I'm still here. I'm in front of you guys. Lagyan lang I'm gonna do something here. Gusto yata ng iba makita yung mukha ko Inaayos ko lang yung ilaw ko, ha? Oh, actually, ayaw ko mag-ilaw. Wag para hindi masyado maliwanag. But pag-usapan na natin ayan oh. Hey guys. Yun. Tagalin na natin nga tong kalokohan na to. Magpapakita rin naman ako kahit may muta ako eh. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, di ba? What matters is I'm here with you guys. That's what matters. Pero hindi eh, parang hindi ako masyado handa sa mukha ko. Napapatingin ako sa mukha ko. Pwedeng itago ko na lang. Tago ko na lang, guys. Nako ha. Bobby, yeah, yan ang biggest factor talaga, yung nilabas na reason. Okay, I also watched the Usyk. Teka lang, Sir Pa, may chance ba talaga maglaban si Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia? Hanggang hype na lang, lalo na hawak ni Davis, ni Mayweather at Garcia de la Hoya. Siguro mahihirapan talaga silang mangyari yan because nako, ina nga. Alam mo, these days, it's especially if you have both alpha males, alpha boxers, at least they consider themselves as alpha or the A side. It's going to be real difficult for them to make the fight, especially if who's going to be considered the A side, and everyone believes that they're the A side or they should get more money, right? So that's I think the biggest thing about the situation when you're dealing with the different promotions. Nonetheless, there's really big money involved, and both fighters, including the managers and the promotions, will get the fair share or fair shake of of the money, of the moolah, diba, Toto Sports. So but pwede naman siguro. I mean, it happens naman, nakikita natin, but it's gonna take a lot of effort. Yan, okay. So kanina, I mean kagabi, I actually watched the Usyk and Joshua fight. So and you can see Robert Garcia on the photo, right? Robert Garcia is now, again, let me repeat this, is now the coach of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is now being coached by the legendary Robert Garcia. So he has changed coach. Ayan, okay. Yung coach na yan, magaling yan. Siyempre, ilang beses na yung nakalawan ni Pacquiao. Nanado din lately yung bata niya, si Rodriguez. So, sinabi dito ni ang nakakatakot si Usyk. I'm a little bit afraid of Usyk because he's not here for the fame and the money daw. That's not why he's boxing. It's not why he's boxing. He's boxing because kumbaga wala lang, parang gusto lang niya manalo yata, parang ganun, no? Parang it's hard to trash talk this guy, especially he doesn't speak English. Anthony Joshua, however, said that he's gonna be different, and he's hungry. He's hungry. The fight, this fight, is still a long way to go. Well, the exact date of the Usyk Joshua fight, dapat ina-highlight ito, August 20. Alexander Usyk, August 20, and Anthony Joshua, that will be happening on the zone. So the zone po yung magkicarry ng laban na ito. So yun, panoodin nyo na lang sa the zone. I think that'll be a good fight in Saudi Arabia. Sabi ni Robert Garcia, they're gonna take advantage of a lot of things because maraming advantahe itong si Anthony Joshua, including the heights and the size. So they're gonna take advantage of that. I'll be really curious what Robert Garcia adds to the skill set of Joshua. If you don't remember the last one, of course, yung huling laban nila, medyo talagang walang binuga si Anthony Joshua doon. He got exposed, man. He got exposed. But and that's the reason why. That's why it's, for me, Of course, we do want loyalty, but for boxers, especially if they are losing, they may wanna consider switching or adding coaches, and I think this is a great move for Anthony Joshua to add Robert Garcia in his camp. So para sa akin po, yan, no? So let's move on. I wanted to say this because this weekend, guys, itong upcoming weekend, we usually do boxing commentary, right? And usually there is or are big fights every weekend, especially every Saturday night U.S. time or Sunday morning Manila time. But for this weekend, the weekend of July 2, right? I don't even know the day. The weekend of July 2, July 2, Saturday. There's no big boxing event. Is it true? There's no big boxing event on July 2. Well, at least in the US. So the fight that's gonna be happening on July 2 is Brady's versus Opitaya. So that's gonna be happening in Australia. So we're not very aware of that. Zolani Tete is fighting in London. Jason Cunningham, Callum Johnson, I don't know, Joe Joyce, and Christian Hammer is gonna be part of that card. And who else is fighting? Kenichi Horikawa versus Sokichi Iwata. 12 rounds. But there's really... well, I don't want to be a casual fan, but for the commentary purpose, especially for the Philippine side, these boxers are... well, we know them. I know them, but they're fairly unknown to the Filipino boxing fans. So... for this weekend, I might do UFC 276 Adesanya versus Cannonier commentary. Probably that's what I'm gonna do because of course Adesanya is much more popular in the Philippines. UFC is also gaining popularity in the Philippines, and of course maybe you're asking, why not do the Rene Marquardt commentary? Of course, I'm going to do that. But Rene Cuarto is not going to be happening on July 2 in the US. It's happening July 2 Philippines. So it's actually Friday. So, again, I'm going to get back with you guys. After this, I'm going to check where we can watch the Rene Cuarto fight. But again, from what I understand, it's going to be shown on Box Stars. Let me see this poster right here real quick. And my dog is complaining. Fight Week, Box Stars, BXSTRS. I'm gonna search that one again. Yawn. So it's Box Stars. Let me see if I think they're partnered with Prebellum. So this just might be in shown on Prebellum as well. So, but I'll get back with you. Oh, and one thing for sure, MP Promotion has a hand on this one because I'm looking at the backdrop of the current interviews, and I'm looking at the face-off right now of. Let me show you this one. I'm gonna just show you something real quick here. Look at that. That's Rene Cuarto. Faced off with Daniel Valladares. Let me just remove this real quick. Yeah. So look at the photos of Team Cuarto and the other boxers that's gonna be fighting there. And Team Cuarto, relax, ready for the fight. That's gonna be happening July 2 Manila time. Okay. Okay. So next on the agenda, I'm getting a lot of messages. I want to tell you about this one, and I'm gonna read the press conference and about Brandon Figueroa. Let me just share a little bit about Brandon Figueroa. But let me read this press conference, press release coming from Top Rank, August 20. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Eduardo Baez. San Diego's Giovanni Santillan versus Nico Ali Walsh. Ricky Sanchez 2, top ESPN televised bill at the Pechanga Arena in San Diego. So that's gonna be upcoming boxing fight in San Diego. Kailan ba laban ni Mark Magsayo? July 10. Idol, pa-shoutout Davao City Chess Club. Ike Prieta. Hindi ko nabasa kagad. So, so on August 20th, Emmanuel Navarrete is gonna be fighting again against Leandro Baez. So this looks like an activity fight. A fighting cowboy, a hometown hero, and a grandson of the greatest are set for a summer night to remember in San Diego. Mexican star Emmanuel Vaquero Navarrete will defend his WBO featherweight world title in the main event against countryman Eduardo El Gemelo Baez on Saturday, August 20th at the Pechanga Arena in San Diego. Navarrete also signed a new multi-year promotional agreement with Top Rank. With that, we will see him fight on ESPN family of networks in events promoted in association with Sanford Promotions. So that is the fight that's going to be happening on August 20th. So let me just read a few things here. Okay. There'll be a lot of Vaquero. No, I'm not gonna read that one. But of course, Emmanuel Navarrete is one of the boxers that we know because he has basically punished a couple of our Filipino fighters, our prospects. So we want to get back to this guy. We want to get back to Emmanuel Navarrete. Henceforth, why we want really Mark Magsayo to be able to rise up to the occasion and maybe fight Emmanuel Navarrete for the unification belt, right? So I also wanted to share to you a few things about the Brandon Figueroa training camp coach, former world champion Figueroa duos Carlos Castro this Saturday. Dali Sabi dito ni Brandon Figueroa. Brandon Figueroa said, "I'm going to be a lot stronger and more explosive. If people were impressed with my conditioning at 122, you just imagine what I'm going to be at 126. Former world champion Figueroa duels Carlos Castro in WBC featherweight title eliminator Saturday, July 9, live on Showtime from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Figueroa pala. Nako, eliminator kagad. Talagang sunod-sunod yung makakalaban ni Mark Magsayo, guys. Sunod-sunod. I'm gonna read the first few paragraphs from this press conference, press release, and I'll just let you read it on the website once it's published on powcastsports.com. Okay. So let me read this one. Former world champion and all-action fan favorite Brandon the Heartbreak Figueroa expect to showcase his power and speed when he moves up in weight and makes his 126-pound debut against Carlos Castro in a WBC featherweight title eliminator that serves as the co-main event live on Showtime Saturday, July 9 from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, in an event presented by Premier Boxing Champions. Okay, so yan na. So okay guys, sorry about that. So We're looking to make a statement on July 9th, said Figueroa. Me not worrying about squeezing to make 122 pounds and really killing myself at the end of the camp just make me more relaxed mentally. I feel fresher heading into this fight, and I just can't wait to showcase that. Saba ito pang sinabi ni Brandon. I'm going to be a lot stronger and more explosive. If people were impressed, I read that it's the same thing. But this means that this Brandon Figueroa is up next for Mark Magsayo. Or Ray Vargas. No, if whoever wins this one will get to fight the winner of the main event. This is a title eliminator. So guys, talagang walang kawala ito si ang tawag dito. Walang kawala to si Mark Magsayo. Talagang every fight talagang binibigyan siya kagad ng kalaban eh. Okay, what's next? Let me read to you a few things. Morning, Alex Fuentes. Just doing a quick learning in the morning. So, para kumbaga updated na agad tayo. So, I already talked about Ryan Garcia press conference. Yung mga sinabi nila, yung Canelo Alvarez. Amir Khan has changed his mind. Sabi na ni Amir Khan, yung unang balita, hindi siya naniniwala. Na parang ayaw niya maniwala at sabi niya, it's too late. Sabi ni Amir Khan, it's too late. Kasi, kumbaga, I have pursued Manny Pacquiao for the longest time and nothing has happened. And ngayon pa, huli na ang lahat. But long and behold, at least according to my friend Sports Talk, parang okay na daw. Parang gusto na ulit ni ni Amir Khan na makalaban. Ikaw naman ba naman Manny Pacquiao, sino ba naman nang hihindi kay Manny Pacquiao kung sakaling babalik pa siya ng boxing, but we're not sure really. But all signs leaning towards Manny Pacquiao returning to boxing. It's just all sign leaning towards. I mean, I'm not sure really if it's a good idea if he should return back to boxing, especially as a professional boxer. And sometimes some of the people even think that it's not a good idea if you return as a for the purpose of exhibition. Alex Fuentes shout out. Did I already shout you out? So and I see a lot of them upset about it, but it doesn't matter. Actually, what I do not want is, maybe I don't really want Manny Pacquiao to go back to boxing as a professional because there's really nothing to prove. What can he do if he fights Amir Khan? Tell me, what is it do you think that will happen if he wins against Amir Khan? If he fights Amir Khan in a pro fight, what can he benefit aside from the money? If it's money that he wants, then I would rather see him fight in an exhibition bout for entertainment purposes, and that would give him more money but less risk. And I don't really think that it would damage his reputation as a boxer. What would damage his reputation as a boxer is if he goes back to boxing. If he goes back to boxing as a pro and then get defeated by the past prime Amir Khan. There's no shame in getting defeated by prime fighters. Dennis Ugas, though, however, I just still couldn't believe that he lost that fight. I honestly, I was thinking to myself, man, Pacquiao lost to Ugas was unexpected. He was supposed to fight Errol Spence that time. So, I mean, come on. So, let me just get rid of this thing right here so you don't get the... there you go. So, So guys, um, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If Manny Pacquiao wants to go back to boxing, then I don't. I will watch definitely, and a lot of Filipinos will watch. But there's no gain in fighting Amir Khan or any other boxers out there, because if it's legacy, which he has been saying to the world that he's fighting because of legacy, then I don't think there's any legacy fighting Amir Khan. And I mean, probably there's legacy if it's Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, but man, he's gonna put his self in a lot of risk, right? Fighting the young guns in the 147 pounds is it's different. This is gonna be real difficult. By the way, guys, if you don't have the shirt yet, if you're from the Philippines, you can purchase Powcast Sports merchandise on Shopee. It's only 250 pesos in the Philippines. Okay, in the Philippines, not yet available outside of the country of the Philippines, but soon we'll be able to fix that. So give us some time to fix that one for you. So now is the time for me to kind of brush around with other topics. I've actually shared a lot of topics already about boxing. So if you came in late, I talked about Ryan Garcia, Usyk versus Joshua. The reason I did that because there's a recent press conference for both of them. So that's why I that's my first topic. So let me go ahead and talk about other things for your mind and for your daily dose of updates. Alex Fuentes, shout out. Good morning to you. Good morning. Can I get a quick comment? I got not a lot of viewers in the morning, 20 and 29, Facebook, YouTube. But can I get a quick comment where you're from? Taga saan po kayo? And is it okay? I'm speaking a little bit of English. I don't know how many. Maybe I should do the night show in English. Should I do the night show in English? Because I've seen a lot of the boxing podcasters or channels from the international level they do their live at night too. They do the live at night too. So maybe I should do that. What do you think, guys? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. All silent viewers. Maybe you're all at work. But let me go ahead and just finish this up by providing you a lot of quick news about what's happening, a lot of headlines in the world of sport. And I'm going to be reading this one by one. Fake Drake wants 1 million friendly boxing match. Real Drake will change name if he loses. Okay. and this is on the most popular list of boxing. Canelo blasts Ryan Garcia. He's ungrateful, accomplished nothing, owes Reynoso money, won't beat Tank. Come on. Oh my goodness. I gotta show you this one. I really need to show you this one. Because I'm not making this up, guys. I'm not making this up. I'm really reading those things from my sources. From let me just share this one. Okay. Maybe it's too early. Is my morning show too early? Or maybe I should just do this for the yeah, there you go. This one's better. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? Real quick. No, not like that. There you go. I'm gonna make it big. So this is courtesy of Feedly. Feedly is the kind of like the app that I use to get all of the news without any of those distracting videos and memes on Facebook that actually is giving me a hard time to focus on what I'm really should be looking for, which is the news about sports. So here you go. Canelo blasts Ryan Garcia. He's ungrateful, accomplished nothing, owes Reynoso money, won't beat Tank Davis. Yeah, and he did really said that. This is from BoxingScene.com. What else? Canelo Ryan Garcia is a little kid. Same headlines. Conference. Okay, the Zone exec admonishes promoters for quarreling. We don't want our brand associated with that kind of behavior. Wow. Okay. Joshua and Robert Garcia focus on Usyk, not thinking of Fury fight. But I saw Fury had kind of like he shared something about he did share something about the this fight. I mean, I think he's rooting for Joshua. See, there's not a lot of things. It's just the same headlines. Let's just go to MMA. Let me see if we can get something there before I let you go, guys. Loretta quits MMA, signs with WWE. Loretta quits. Who's this girl? Okay. Pwede naman. Loretta will follow in the footsteps of Ronda Rousey and Paige VanZant, among others. Okay, well, she got the look, so she got the body, so why not? Max Holloway says UFC 276 trilogy winner, not featherweight GOAT. Do we forget the man Jose Aldo? So Max Holloway is going to be fighting this weekend, so that's something to watch out for as well. So we shall. Ronda Rousey opens up on end of MMA career and decision to retire. I keep doing it for everybody else. Israel at the blast John Jones at USDA ceremony. Debunking TD Gate. Israel Adesanya issues 3 million challenge to anyone who can prove steroid use. Oh wow! So, I should be reading this in the morning, really. Bass Rutin offer to help Tommy Fury. For what? For the fight with Jake Paul? Do we forget Aldo? Sean Strickland knows UFC 276 is purely just a ploy by the UFC to get Alex Pereira a title shot. Wow. Video Israel Adesanya takes shot at John Jones ped past USADA 50 test ceremony. So these are the headlines, guys. I'm not going to be reading each and every one to you in courtesy of the real people who wrote it. But let me just go a little bit of basketball real quick. NBA betting: Los Angeles Lakers are popular early bet to win 2023 NBA title. Ayan na naman. Kasi popular ang Los Angeles Lakers. That's why they're a popular bet to win it. But are they really? Not. I don't think so. But I hope they get to the playoffs. No? Magic is expected to allow Bo Mamba to his unrestricted free agency. Lakers needs to have interest. There's no use to getting good guys if you can't keep them. Spurs Hawks get All-Star Murray for the Spurs from the Spurs. There's a trade. So I'm gonna share to you this trade. So the young guard from San Antonio Spurs, Deontay Murray, was traded to the Hawks, and from what I understand, there's a lot of things in place. Let me just check. Let me check who they got. I think Danilo Gallinari was part of the deal. Let me just. How can I posted it. I posted it on Facebook. I think Danilo Gallinari and a lot of first pick. Lakers exercise option for Wayne Gabriel, Stanley Johnson. The Los Angeles Lakers have exercised their team option for 2022-2023 seasons for Wayne Gabriel and Stanley Johnson. Gabriel appeared in 19 games, 5 stars for Los Angeles, averaging 6.7 points and 4.3. Okay, Lakers will be one of the several teams interested in Mo Bamba. Detroit Pistons declines team options on former Iowa Hawkeye star Luka Garza. There's no news about Kai Soto, guys, if that's what you're waiting. Unfortunately, there's no news about Kai Soto. Okay. So I guess that's it. I don't have nothing else to show you guys. But that's our morning show. I just don't really want to show my face now in the morning. So that's our morning show. And it's better if you could imagine how I'm doing things. So I have to say goodbye. It's almost an hour. And I'll see you again in the afternoon. I may be doing, I will be or maybe doing the live commentary for the Gilas Pilipinas versus New Zealand game today. So please watch out for that. And I'll see you again. Good morning, guys. Again, this is Powcast Sports Daily Audio Podcast. My title for today is Brewing Storms because of a lot of boxing event or press conference that has happened. So that means they're just brewing the storm. And it's just rightfully so because it's been raining. And, in the Philippines, July, August, September rainy season. So it's going to start raining soon. Thank you. Goodbye. And you have a good morning. It's June 30. My name is Pow. Boom, boom, Pow. I'm out of here. Salamat po. 3:30 Gilas game.